chat if all of you are able to see me. And this Friday evening live I do every Friday and to help the student queries because nowadays I'm although I also take one to ones also to help the student, but as always I don't get all the time, and sometimes students also don't even after booking they don't come. Okay, so that is there. So this Friday evening live I do to help everyone, means whatever they want to ask they can ask, and I continue, and I do a chat also with a lot of people. So they also tell me a lot of things, and I'm in connection with a lot of students, a lot of people who want to get into development. So those things are always there. So those queries are also always there. So okay, so I'll do hello all. Okay, so hope you're all able to see me. Okay, you're all able to see me. Okay, so let us go through some of the questions which was asked during the previous week. So I've done a lot of question and answer. So someone, okay, today only someone asked me that he spent 2 years as a .NET developer. Okay, as a .NET developer, and now he want to learn one stack. So that's why he resigned from his job. So I told that okay, resign from his job to become a one stack developer, and he doesn't even know what's a one stack developer. So I told okay, it's not a very good idea to become a one stack developer after you have done .NET. .NET is not that much easy. Okay, .NET is actually a backend thing. Okay, so backend thing it is .NET, although it is not been used that much, but in industry what happens, the old project runs for a long time. So old projects are all in .NET, all in .NET. So what I suggest, if a .NET developer comes to me, what I suggest to him or her, because this is not the first time a .NET developer is coming to me, I suggest go for Angular. If you search, even you search for some job, you'll see that a lot of jobs are in Angular and .NET. So Angular was is still today used a lot in enterprises. Angular is still used a lot in enterprise, and .NET is also used a lot in enterprise because it is not open source software, it is a closed source software from Microsoft. It is used a lot, and both of them have integration very well, Angular and .NET. So Angular goes very well in .NET, and React goes very well with Node.js, of course, because it's a part of the MERN stack. It goes very well with Java also. You'll see a lot of enterprise projects in big projects, means not like small projects, it's like big project. It will go well with Java. Because what happens if you a lot of enterprise have this Java developer, .NET developer, so they go for the Java and all. Okay, but it startups never touches .NET, never touches Java, all those things. So that's why I always tell people not to go for Java or .NET. But if you're already a developer, already spent some time in the ecosystem, why not to enhance it? So if you're a Java developer, okay, and you have done Spring Boot or something, so what I will suggest, learn React and learn the integration with React and Java. You'll be untouchable. You will be like untouchable. You go and search in Naukri.com or anywhere you search. Anywhere you search, you see that so much required is for React.js and Java. React.js and Java developer. And so much requirement is for Angular and .NET developer. So it is like that. I have spent so much time in the industry, so I know the trends and all, what are going and all. So this is the trends. Okay, this is what it is going. Okay, so that is there. And I think some people are watching on the LinkedIn. If you come to YouTube, it will be nice. YouTube link will be there somewhere. And thank you all, I reached 2K subscriber on YouTube. Okay, so that's really good. I will tell about something more, I think next week. Okay, so that is there. And so that is there. So that was one of the thing which someone just asked me. And a lot of people ask me a lot of other things also. So recently someone asked me that he spent 10 years in the family business and lost 1 year. Okay, so because he is into it from Chennai, and he was into some mine, means some, like it is not like normal family, that kind of family business, means like hardcore business, means like factories and all kind of thing. And now he want to restart his career, his life and everything. So he's an engineer, but is it possible? Because from in 2010 he means he passed out, and means 2012 or something passed out, and he have never done anything. So I told him, why not? Because if you have I told him one thing, if you have asked me this question 10 years back, I will say no way, no way, no way, you cannot come here in 2010. 2010, if you would ask me this thing, I would say no way, it is not possible for you to become something. You have to do something else. But today with the JavaScript ecosystem, I have to tell him only one thing. Okay, you can easily become. All the startups are there. The startup ecosystem is there, and that startup ecosystem can pick you up. Just need skill. React.js versus Vue.js versus AngularJS, which is the best one? Always React.js. React.js is the best one, because I don't tell something according to means how it is, how good it is, and all those things. I know all the three frameworks, and I have worked in React.js and Angular, and both of them I have worked. And Angular, it is known as AngularJS, is known as Angular. So AngularJS is something like different. So definitely, from a job perspective, it is React.js, because React.js, if I always tell this thing, if there are 10 jobs, okay, if there are 10 jobs, 7 will be in React, two will be in Angular, one will be in Vue. Vue because it's the latest one. Angular, it's bit, oh, it's been around more since 10 years, means more than React, more time than React. But the thing is that it has done a lot of mistakes and all. Google have done a lot of mistakes, and because of that, Angular popularity failed. And one more thing, that startup doesn't touch Angular for a reason. I teach both of them, means I mainly teach React, but I have certification for Angular also, okay, but I don't tell people to do that much. First you have to learn React. Just see, Angular is very difficult to learn. First thing is that React I can teach in 15 days if you know JavaScript. But if you yeah, if you want to learn Angular, it will take you around more than 1 to 2 months. And startup doesn't have that much time. Startup doesn't have that much. Nowadays enterprise also doesn't have that much time. Angular takes times to master. Angular has got everything. It's a complete framework. So React, the bare bones you can learn, and after that whatever you require you can learn after that. Redux you can learn afterward. React, the router, you can learn afterwards. But Angular is that, like that, everything is baked in. Routing is also baked in. HTTP call is also baked in. Observables and all those things. And there are 100 ways to do the same thing. So that is a bit complicated in Angular. And Vue.js is way too much new. And the problem is that other thing is that Vue.js is very good actually. It's means they took the best things from Angular and React.js. Actually, those who don't know, the person who created Vue.js was working in Google, and he felt like he left his job, and then he created this thing. Okay, then he created this thing, and he took best from both React.js and Angular. I had written some blogs and something on Angular, Vue.js, so okay, so like that is there. So I have seen that, okay, it's very good. But again, some of the things are that it doesn't have a backing right now. So what is the backing? See, even though all of these three are open source, so React.js, Vue.js, and Angular, all of these three are open source, they need heavy backing. See, React.js have got the backing of Facebook, okay, so that will be always there. Angular have the backing of Google, so that will be always there. But the problem with Angular is that people don't like it. So people don't like it, so because it is complicated, nobody touches it. Even with Google power, it cannot do anything with that. So whatever features that, people don't like it, people don't use it that much. And Vue.js was having the power of those who don't know. Vue.js was having the power of Alibaba, and everybody knows what happened to Alibaba. So that power has gone. But then also means it is not that much used in the industry. Vue.js, so React.js anytime. Okay, so that is there something I'm going to tell. And maybe okay, something more I want to tell. See, I've been staying in my tier 2 city for the past 1.5 years. Means, those who don't know, I have spent more than 16 years in metros. So I'm from Bhopal. I spent more than 16 years in metro. I've seen all those life and all. Stayed in Mumbai. I've stayed in Bangalore. Everywhere I have stayed. So I know means the work culture and all those things here. But here, after coming to Bhopal, means I'm finding a lot of people who are actually coming to me, and I'm really happy. Means a lot of people are there who, means I am in contacted with a lot of people who are telling that they cannot go from this all of these cities, tier 2 cities, because they have a lot of them have family responsibilities and all. Okay, so they cannot go, and they require help. So I am here to help them and all. Okay, so okay, someone is asking something. So I'm a mechanical engineer, but I love web design. So I start to learn HTML. I know basics only, and I'm a little confusing where I can get help and meaning and resources and all. So you have come in the right place. So you go to my website and see what I do. I make web app developers. I make you highly paid web app developer. I already created one person, mechanical person, a web app developer. It is already, I have already done that. Okay, so okay, so he was a mechanical engineer, but he followed my advice and all, and he got a job. So if you want, okay, one thing, you get connected with me, and I will give you the exact path, because recently only someone, means he just thanked me and all. Okay, so one sec. Okay, so he pinged me. Okay, one sec. Let me okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, hope you're all able to see me. So this guy pinged me. So he got a job as a stack developer, and he's from mechanical. He's a mechanical engineer. Okay, and right now, recently also I talked with him, and he told me that he's doing awesome. He's doing just awesome, and I'm really happy for him that being a mechanical engineer, he followed my advice and become a stack developer. See, I help people from my YouTube channel. So a lot of people from my YouTube channel, they become developers. Okay, they become developers. Just follow my advice. See, I'll run month-long courses. See, which starts with HTML. HTML starts with every Saturday. I have a 3 hours class. So tomorrow it is there. So HTML will be there. After that, I tell people. Okay, those who are not able to see, I tell people to see, I every month I have three major things. One is the CSS beginners to advanced. First week is CSS beginners to advanced. Second week is JavaScript beginners to advanced. And third week is React.js beginners to advanced. And after that, I just tell that means this month it is crazy month. This month I have Redux beginners to advanced also and React Native beginners to advanced also. So you just have to do all those things. But they are all theory. After that, you have to do some projects. Those projects are also there on my channel. I can give you the playlist, so you can connect with me, and I can give you the playlist. And if I give you the playlist and you do it and you post it on your LinkedIn. So this guy also did that thing. He did all those projects, posted on his LinkedIn. Startup contacted him and got a job. So nowadays what happens, you have to just have to code in public. So this is known as coding in public. You have to code in public and you'll get a job. Okay, so let me stop the sharing. Okay, okay, so that is what is there. So you guys connected with me, and Abdul also gave my WhatsApp group. Okay, so invitation to my WhatsApp group. Be in that group. Do a one-to-one with me if you want. Do a one-to-one with me. I give a lot of one-to-ones also. I don't have time, so I do a lot of one-to-one. So that is there. And nowadays you can get a job only through LinkedIn. No other ways are there, and all. How to use LinkedIn. So if you don't know how to use LinkedIn, so but you should try to. LinkedIn is like a social network. You come to my LinkedIn and you'll see how to use it. But I have videos for everything. So one sec, I will give one more video. Okay, one sec, just one sec. Okay, so there is a means how to uh, grow LinkedIn. I have around 20,000 followers on LinkedIn, so I had grown it. Means I know something about LinkedIn. Means it's means nowadays a developer should know a bit of marketing also. It's not required, not like a developer should not know, and you should have to develop in public. So to uh, yeah, okay. So I think okay. So thank Abdul have already given that. So this is how to organically grow LinkedIn. So go to this and watch how to organically grow LinkedIn. And I cannot do how to use LinkedIn. That is something which you can do. Okay. So how to grow LinkedIn. So the right way, you do just do this. Okay, and you will get it. Okay, how to grow it. So that is there, and how to grow LinkedIn, and that is a must to get a job in current scenario. And you can go to my LinkedIn, you can see all the students generally tag me, all the students tag me and all. Okay, and because of that they get a job. Okay, so again I think it's a bit time to share my screen maybe. Okay, one sec. Okay, so where did I go? Okay, so no problem. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so someone asked the right question, how to grow LinkedIn and all. So if you go to my LinkedIn, so okay, I open my LinkedIn, and you can see a lot of people send me a lot of notifications and all. Okay, and people do like this. So this is how to grow LinkedIn nowadays. Okay, you learn something, and you just do this. Means you just post it on LinkedIn, and you get a lot of hits and all the big startup people, startup founders, and all the people are here. So see this, actually Abdul is my connection, so he commented on it and he got some value. Okay, and if I also comment on it, okay, because I know this guy. Okay, I know this guy, and he did something good. See, this website is great, it is quite nice. So nice work at the rate Sandeep. I'll do this. Whatever I find, but whenever someone who knows me, follows me, or I see something nice on LinkedIn, I do this thing. See what I just did. A nice work, Sandeep Bhai. So I just forwarded his profile to my 19,239 connections. I just forwarded my profile to that. I just did an ad, and a lot of startups, you will see almost all big startup people, they come to my LinkedIn profile. I get a lot of views on my LinkedIn profile. So I always tell people to use this to get a job, and that is how a lot of people get a job. Okay, so that is how you also have to get a job. Okay, so use this thing. Use my means you code in public. This is known as coding in public. Okay, this is known as coding in public. You do that and you get a job. So this is how to do that. And Abdul also gave my I do take paid courses also. So he paid did one of them. Okay, so because something has just started, my night class is there which have just started. If you want, you can also join that. But as always, I do a lot on YouTube also. I do I generally, if you can think, I have three kind of classes. One is my YouTube class. Okay, YouTube class is there. Okay, that also you can do. And this mechanical engineer who became an engineer, he became through my YouTube class. Then I have my I generally take two personal classes. One is the weekend class I take, and one is the night class I take. And beside that, I am planning to start my physical class in Bhopal also, because right now a lot of queries and a lot of people are coming for that. Yeah. Abdul have grown to 2k plus, and he's getting a lot of response. See, people do like this. People come and post and all these things, and they tag me. Okay, okay. Different between paid couple and YouTube class. So difference is like the mentorship is difference. And in the YouTube class, I go a little bit faster also, and there I go a little bit slower, and more guidance is there, more assignments are there, more mentoring is there. If you have some issue, I am there 24 by 7. But for people on YouTube, I cannot be on 24 by 7. Okay, so that is a difference, and between the paid one and the YouTube one. So the mentorship is, and the paid one is done on Zoom. Okay, it is done on Zoom, so it's a two-way communication. YouTube is not a completely a two-way communication. You might seems like it's a two-way communication, but it's, you're just chatting with me. You cannot ask a question in a Zoom. You can ask a question. So that is like that. It is like, anyways, like but it is not a trailer. The main thing is that some people, what they do trailer on YouTube, but I don't do trailers on YouTube. It is also complete thing. It is there, and you can become a fully web app developer with my YouTube only. But that's up to you. Means what way you want to see it. See, some people come to my house also. So this person comes to my house. This person comes to my house. So you can come to my house also. If you're in Bhopal, you can come to my house also. So that is another thing which I'm going to start, because I'm going to start an offline batch also. People are asking for the offline batch, so I was no intention to do an offline batch, but people are asking for that, so I have to start an offline batch also. So because I don't have time, actually I do a lot of corporate batches also. I write technical blogs and all also. So time is something which I don't have, but then also I try to help everyone. Okay, so that is there. And what else? If and today my last CSS classes there on 8:30 p.m. IST. Every day at 8:30 p.m. IST on my YouTube, you will find the classes. Okay, you'll find the classes. And if you go to my channel, you can see this. Okay, so you can see this, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. So I take, if you go to my videos, you'll see that every day at 8:30 p.m. I take something. Okay, so as I was telling you, CSS beginners to advanced, and all of this is certification course. You get a nice certificate also. And whoever gives me their LinkedIn profile, and if I show whoever give me their LinkedIn profile. Okay, so this is also going live on YouTube, LinkedIn also. Okay, so whoever gives me their LinkedIn profile, and they get the certificate from me. Okay, they get the certificate from me. I generally help them also. Means wait a second. I generally post the certificate to all of my networks, so that they can get a good thing. So when I give them the certifications, okay, so like this. So okay, so certification. So this person, they got certification. I also tag all of them. I tag all of them. Whoever. So generally you might be seeing that 28 people have done. So I take it through Google form, but not all people have LinkedIn profile. That is one of the problem. Most people have Facebook profile, but not everyone have LinkedIn profile. So they don't give me this thing. So whoever gives me the LinkedIn profile, and sometimes it's very difficult to find person also if you're not my connection. So I try to tag them. So this is known as tagging. I think most of you know how to do it on Facebook, but nobody knows on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn has also the same functionality as Facebook, but it's a professional network. All the top startups people and all the top people like HRs and all. So they all see my profile, and if I tag them, you'll get a good chances that you will be there. So this is how that. So tomorrow also there is a workshop for 3 hours. So if you just want to get into web development, that workshop is just, so see, I have taken 3 hours workshop every Saturday, and it is for people who just want to get into web development. Okay, so mostly it is attended by mechanical engineers and all those people who just want to get into web development. So if you are such a person, you can just do it. Just do it, because you'll get an understanding, okay, what is web development. So you'll get an understanding of that. And as I was telling that this is something which I do a lot. Means first week CSS is there, second week JavaScript is there, third week React.js is there, and fourth week generally I do something else. So fourth week I did Next.js, which is a framework of React.js. So fourth week I did that. And this time I don't know, means how, means this time what is there, this time there are 5 weeks in March. Amazingly, 5 weeks in March is there. So okay, so what is happening, 5 weeks in March is there. So okay, so this week is also I'm considering in March only. So this week what I'm doing, this week I am doing first week CSS, which will complete today, second week JavaScript, third week React, fourth week is Redux, and fifth week is React Native. So that is something which I'm doing, and Redux is very much required to get a React job. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so this is something like this. This is what I do and all. Okay, so this is there. And now, okay, so with this, if someone have something else to ask, they can ask. Okay, and please do subscribe. If you are not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Okay, someone have something else to ask, so then I will do. Okay. Okay, so I hope someone don't have anything else to ask today, and I have a class at 8:30 also. So I will cut it short, and I'll meet next Friday. Do come if you have a lot of questions. Do come and ask me whatever questions you want to ask, and I will meet next Saturday. Okay, next Friday also. This happens everything. What is the minimum package, sir? Minimum package, sir. Okay, someone asked some question. Minimum package, see, it is one thing I want to tell you. Okay, minimum package, even if you have to work for free, work for that. Work for 5,000 rupees. Well, I started with 5,000 rupees. Work for 5,000 rupees, 15,000 15,000 rupees, you will get at least 15,000 rupees people pay. But the thing is that in IT, salary raise in exponentially after a year. 1 year's React.js developer get 1 year's experienced React.js developer get 10 lakh package. That is minimum 10 lakh package they get after 1 year. But for 1 year, maybe you have to work for 15,000, because most of the people, see, the mechanical engineer, he is also working for 15,000. 15,000 rupees per month. 15,000 rupees hardly means it comes around, I don't know, 13 lakh or 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs, something like that. So you have to work like that. But the problem in India is that most of the people work for 15,000 for the rest of their life. So I know people who are working for 12,000, 13,000 in my city, and even in a metro also. I know people who work in that salary for at least 3 to 4 years. At least 3 to 4 years they work in that salary. That's a pain. I know HR in Bhopal. He after doing his MBA, he's working in an IT company, and he's getting only 12,000 rupees for the past 4 years. What kind of thing is that? For past 4 years, this much. So in tier 3 cities, what happens, people work in the same salary for the rest of their life. Okay, like someone is asking to earning 20,000, he will earn 20,000 for the rest of his life. So it is always like that in tier 2 cities. And even in metros, it is not like that. If you go to some person got a job in HDFC Bank, he was telling me that he then there also it doesn't increase that much. But in development, it is not like that. Development, it increases exponentially means. And there is something known as, after 1 year, people, what they do means, when they go for a job, they go do some negotiations also. But the thing is that you have to work a lot. You have to just you have to work a lot means like you have to give your 100%. See, developers are not like paid like this much. They have to I'm sitting in front of the system for 16 hours, even after being a trainer. I'm not developer right now, I'm a trainer, but I have to develop a lot of things. Okay, so that is this. So 16 so 12 hours, 14 hours, you have to sit like that. At least 12 hours you have to sit. So that's why they're paid that much. Developers are paid that much. All these things we're talking, I'm talking through something like it is known as REST stream. So it has been created by some developer. All of these things are web app. The age of web app. It is the age of web app. Okay, so that is there, and I think These are good questions you're asking. Okay, so I'll end this stream today, and I'll meet next Friday. And I have to catch all of you at 8:30 also. Okay, so I will end